Hello everyone, my name is Matti and in this video I am going to show you how to configure a Fortigate Firewall. First of all, I apologize for my bad English. I'm not fluent in English so I'm sorry about that. For configure Fortigate Firewall, first of all you need to know how to connect to your Fortigate. In most of FortiGate models, there is at least one management interface in front, which is a network interface, and you can connect your client directly to this interface, and through that you can open a FortiGate graphical user interface. All the physical FortiGates have a default IP address, which I wrote it down for you. Also, you should know that on virtual appliances there is no default IP address, and I already manually set an IP address on my virtual machine so I can access my Fortigate graphical user interface. I'm going to show you how to configure Fortigate for a really small network, just so you can understand how you can configure firewall policies and routing on your Fortigate. In this scenario, I'm going to set an IP address on port 1 and enabling the DHCP server so this PC can get an IP address automatically, and I'm going to configure some firewall policies so this PC can access internet through the Fortigate. Okay, then let's start it. To configure the interfaces, I need to go to network menu, interfaces. Port 1 is directly connected to PC. I'm going to name it LAN, and this is the IP address, and I can set the subnet mask using CIDR, or I can type subnet mask completely like this. Okay. In the below there is administrative access to this interface. It is better to enable this access only on one interface for security reason, and if you do not need these options on this interface, it is better to disable them. And FMG access is for connecting your Fortigate to FortiManager. Security Fabric connection is connecting your Fortigate to another Fortinet devices like another Fortigate or FortiWeb or FortiAnalyzer or other devices. And there is DHCP server option. I'm going to leave it default, so my client probably take this IP address. After that, I need to create a route for my Fortigate to access the internet. Right now there is only one route, which is for accessing my client to this Fortigate for opening the GUI interface. There is a CLI access to device up here, which is really helpful. Like if I need to try a ping, I can type execute ping like 4222, right now there is no internet access on my FortiGate, so I'm going to add an route. I can easily clone this route and only change the destination. I'm going to add a default route to my port 4, which is my internet interface. Let's name it internet. Right now, because this is a simulator and I am connected to this IP address, I'm going to leave HTTPS, HTTP and SSH and ping enable. The message here is telling us to be careful. This is the interface that you are connected to, and be careful not to block yourself out. So port 4 is internet and port 1 is my LAN interface. Okay, right now my LAN interface have an IP address and there is DHCP server enabled. Okay, let's test the PC. I think there is a command like show. Yes, it already takes the IP address and I can ping its gateway, which is Fortigate IP address. And because I don't have any firewall policies on Fortigate, I shouldn't have access to internet. Let's try that. Okay, this is request timeout. Okay. After routing and interface config, we need to add an firewall policy. So add an access for client. I'm going to name it access LAN to internet. Incoming interface is my LAN interface, outgoing is internet. Source interface, I can add my LAN interface range, but because it is a simulator and this is just for test and learning, I'm going to leave it to all. And destination, because it is internet, I'm going to add all service. I'm going to add all services. I'm going to leave the NAT enable on outgoing interface address. It is better to enable antivirus, so it could check the client's internet traffic and block the viruses. And policy enable. If I'm going to log all traffic matching this policy, I can select all sessions. Other than that, I can select security events, which is logging only security events. Right now I'm selecting all sessions. Okay, after this it should be my virtual PC should have internet access. Yes. Okay guys, that was it, and here we're going to see the we can see the traffic matching this policy in the bytes section. We can see that, and if I click show matching logs, We can see forward traffic which is matching with this policy. We can see the traffic source from this IP which is my virtual PC to this destination, and all the details about that. Okay guys, that was it, and we saw how you can easily configure FortiGate firewalls. FortiGate firewalls have many features which I will record another video about it. Again, I'm very sorry about my weak English, and if you like this video, please like and share and subscribe my channel to support me for creating another video. Thank you guys.